Today's video, I want to go through some fantastic PlayStation 4 game deals available right now. Also, seems like Days Gone has gotten an MSRP drop, which means that game might be very cheap in the coming month, and it is seeing a little bit of a discount on top of its MSRP drop right now. Also, for those of you that have not jumped into PlayStation VR and you're over in Europe, the PlayStation VR Mega Pack has been announced, and it is quite a value. Hopefully, it comes stateside as well for the holidays, so we'll talk about that. First up, I do want to take you guys through some great physical game deals available right now. If you are more apt to buying games digitally, be mindful of the fact that the September savings sale is going on right now, as well as the Big in Japan sale, so there's a ton of deals available with those two sales. As far as the game deals go, Best Buy has got Days Gone $5 off. However, it's down to $34.99, so because they specified it's $5 off, that makes me think that the Days Gone MSRP has been dropped and slashed to $39.99 from $59.99 relatively quickly for a big budget PlayStation 4 game to see a price cut like that. However, that is what we're getting out of Days Gone, which is pretty cool. This is a game that I feel like a lot of you guys have already checked out, and it seemed like those of you that played this game liked it a lot more than the critics. Critics were generally positive of the game. They had it at a 71 or a 72 on Metacritic, which this day and age, that could be seen as absolute garbage, and they're completely crapping on a game because you see so many games getting north of 85, north of 90, and a game that's in the low 70s, that could be seen as a little bad. However, that's not really the case. A game that scores in the low 70s should actually be pretty good, but relatively speaking, that is just what the viewpoint is now. Days Gone is a really good game. I've talked about it many times. I thought Sony Bend Studio did a really good job with the title, and this is one of those games that has gotten better since its launch with updates, more content being added, although from a content standpoint, this game is perfectly fine, and as far as the single player story goes, I honestly thought if they shaved off 2 to 3, maybe 5 hours of gameplay, it would have turned out to be a little bit better because you could have had a more streamlined experience. But nonetheless, if you've been waiting on a discount for Days Gone at $35, it's really good. However, because it looks like the MSRP has been dropped to $40, I could see this being a game that's, say, 50% off come Black Friday, and that means it would be $20, and that would be a really great buy. So if you can wait a little bit longer, might end up paying dividends. But right now, $35 for Days Gone, I would say, is a very good deal. Alright, moving on from that, Metro Exodus is available on GameFly for $17.99 with free shipping. Now, of course, this is a pre-owned copy. However, GameFly's pre-owned copies work absolutely fine. What they do and what their style is that they rent out their games through their traditional service, and then they do sell those games after that if people do want to buy it, and that's what's happening with Metro Exodus. $18 for the game is really good, and that's considerably cheaper than what it goes for new. If you want to buy it new, on a sale at lowest, you're going to get it for like $30, which that's $12 more. That's nearly double the cost of this pre-owned copy, so I would just say get the pre-owned copy, play through Metro Exodus because it is a very good game. I was vocal in the fact that I said that Metro Exodus is not as good as 2033 or Last Light, but much like what I said about Batman Arkham Knight and Arkham Knight not being as good as Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, those games are so incredibly strong that me saying that Metro Exodus is not as good as 2033 or Last Light isn't really a slight on the game. Exodus is still a very good game with a lot to offer, and $18 for the title is really good. If you've yet to check it out, I'd say go and give that a buy, although I would say go ahead and check out 2033 and Last Light as well. These are narrative-focused games, and they are connected, so that wouldn't be all too bad of an idea. Alright, next up, we've got Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. That is down to $39.99 over on Amazon. Seems like we're seeing more regular deals for this game going down to $39.99, which is definitely nice because Sekiro for a while was really holding up in price, but I saw it for $40, I think, at Best Buy recently, and now $40 on Amazon as well, so this is a really good buy. It's Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. It's a From Software title. I feel like the majority of you guys know what's up with this one. I've gone on long diatribes about the game and people wanting an easy mode and all that kind of stuff, so let's not go down that rabbit hole again, but the game itself is really good, and if you want a challenging action RPG, Sekiro is definitely going to offer you something to enjoy. Although it might not be for everyone, while I do say it's a From Software game, it is very much different from Souls. Yes, it's challenging, but that's really where the comparisons end. Has a very different gameplay style, very different presentation style. It's just a brutally difficult game all the same, but at the same time, it's an incredibly rewarding game, so $40 for that is a very good buy. Also saw the Banner Saga Trilogy, the bonus edition, which doesn't go on sale all too often. It is down to $24 over on Amazon. This includes Banner Saga 1, 2, and 3, a best of soundtrack, a mini art book, a collectible poster, and the Horn of Lynchbane in-game item. So Banner Saga is one of those franchises that I always go to bat for, and unfortunately, it just has not garnered a lot of traction comparatively speaking to a lot of other RPGs, and I really don't know why. Banner Saga has all of the elements that a quality RPG franchise would have. Solid gameplay, pretty good story, and I really dig the visual style. While that visual style isn't, say, your big budget technical visual style, it is something that'll hold up very well through the years, and I think presentation-wise, that's one of the strongest elements. The music is really good as well. $24 for all 3 games is really good. I believe this is on sale digitally as well as a part of one of the PlayStation Store sales right now, but if you do want a physical copy of it, this is a really good buy, and you get some other goodies with it as well. Lastly, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is down to its seemingly regular price at this point of $19.99. That's a good deal for AC Odyssey, another game I was very vocal about. However, if you want this grandiose open world adventure, AC Odyssey definitely offers that. 70, 80, 100 hours of content easily, and then there is some DLC content that has been released, and that will extend your experience a little bit. Ideally, I would recommend you to pick up Assassin's Creed Odyssey via the Gold Edition on the PlayStation Store. That sometimes goes on sale for south of $40, and not only do you get AC Odyssey, you get all of the game's DLC, and you get Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, so value-wise, that's absolutely insane. Otherwise, if you do just want to get the base game, if you're just interested in playing through Assassin's Creed Odyssey for its core experience, getting this physical copy is absolutely fine, and it's a pretty good value as well. Alright, so those are all of the deals available right now. Pretty good deals, if I would say so myself. I also want to note that the PlayStation VR Mega Pack has been announced for Europe. This is an incredible value and really the best gateway to PlayStation VR. Now, we do know that the PlayStation VR headset looks to be carried over onto the PlayStation 5, so you don't need to worry about that. I would honestly recommend Sony, like, if it's possible, I would start writing on the boxes, if it's actually true that the PlayStation VR headset is gonna be PlayStation 5 compatible, just write next generation compatible so people have that ease of mind of, oh, am I investing a lot into this platform that's not gonna be around next generation? That's just my 2 cents, but nonetheless, the PlayStation VR Mega Pack is kind of crazy in that it comes with a PlayStation VR headset, it comes with the PlayStation 4 camera, and it comes with 5 games, and really good games at that. PlayStation Worlds, which that's not really great, however, that is a pretty good gateway experience into PlayStation VR. You get the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim VR, which is awesome. I would say that that's one of the best games on VR. And yes, it's Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, everybody's played it at this point, however, VR does add a new layer to it, and you do get all of the DLC, and it's a pretty engrossing experience in VR. So that's one of those VR experiences that I recommend everyone to try out, and great to see it's coming in the Mega Pack. Astrobot Rescue Mission is in there as well. Many go as far as to say that that's the best PlayStation VR game ever. I think it's an awesome platformer. I don't know if I'd go as far in saying that it's the best VR game, but it's a damn good one, and if you're into platformers and in the Mega Pack, it's definitely a good addition. Also, you got Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Of course, this is a game that you can play without VR support. However, it's a very good and an even better experience with VR. That sometimes people go a little back and forth on. Some people prefer with the traditional controls, some people prefer it with VR. If you want a true horror experience, I think PlayStation VR really adds a lot to Resident Evil 7. And seeing it included in the Mega Pack is really nice, so another very good addition into this bundle. And lastly, you do get Everybody's Golf VR, which Everybody's Golf is a very iconic franchise, and to have that in VR, another distinct experience in this bundle. Unfortunately, they don't have a racing game in there, which I think a racing game would have really rounded out this bundle. However, you've got 5 distinct experiences in there. PlayStation World to access something pretty accessible. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim VR, a grandiose RPG experience. Astrobot Rescue Mission is a quirky platformer. Resident Evil 7, you've got your horror game, and you've even got a sports game in Everybody's Golf VR. Doesn't look like we have a price point for this, nor do we have a North American confirmed release. However, I think Sony would be foolish to not bring this over to North America. This is a great bundle, and I think a lot of people would be all over it if it is priced accordingly. I don't know if this is something you can get to that $300 price point just because you're offering so much value in it. However, if you could get it to $300 or even, God forbid, a $250 price point for Black Friday, that would be insane, and I think people would be all over that. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, some great PlayStation 4 game deals available right now, with it seemingly looking like Days Gone's MSRP has been slashed to $39.99, available for $35 over on Best Buy. That's a great deal. However, again, if you wait until Black Friday, that might end up paying dividends. Metro Exodus is down to $17.99 over on GameFly. Free shipping with that. It is a used copy, but that is a great deal from a value standpoint. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is going down to $40 more often, and it is down to that price over on Amazon. Banner Saga Trilogy down to $24 on Amazon. Great deal on that for a very underrated RPG series. And Assassin's Creed Odyssey down to $19.99. And let me know your thoughts on the PlayStation VR Mega Pack. Yes, it's not confirmed for North America, but would that be a platform seller to you if, let's say, the Mega Pack came out over here in the States and it was $300? Would you buy it, or would you want it even cheaper? Would you wait until Black Friday and see if it goes down to $250? Let me know your thoughts on that. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.